First class, alright. What you want a one-way flight? I can get you away tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright. What you want a one-way flight? I can get you away tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright. What you want a one-way flight? I can get you away tonight. You know I can change your life. First class, alright.
My name is Lucas Dottoli. I'm from Harford County, Maryland. I know Tommy from high school, so we go way back. But I have this 2021 Mustang GT and 87 Corvette convertible. What got me into cars was a couple things. First, it was, I think, my dad for sure. He's had cool cars growing up all the way through till now. He had a 73, I think, Corvette convertible in high school, and he loved that thing. And then had plenty of Mustangs, and you see where I get that from. But I don't know, it was, when I was little, he had a 2007, I think, Corvette. So it was a C6 Corvette in black, and it was loud and a manual and very engaging. And I was little and probably 8 years old or something, and every little boy likes cool, fast cars. I got to ride in it all the time. He'd pick me up from school and everything, and it was really cool. So I had a lot of exposure to them early on. We rode motorcycles from a really young age. I think he bought me a little tiny PW50 when I was 6 months old, and everybody thought he was crazy. But as I grew up, I got on YouTube, and YouTube was not as big as it is today. And I'd check out all kinds of cars and look up what is the color for this thing, and how much power does this have, and what does this one sound like, and really technical, cool things. Then I stumbled upon Lamborghini Aventador, and that was just the most aggressive, coolest, loud Italian thing ever. And it was in orange. I think that was their launch color. And then I had a poster of it from a book fair, and I just learned so much about it. I mean, but that was like my car. That was my poster car. And everybody's got one. So I don't know. It was just something about it. It was loud, it was fast, it was aggressive. Something about it just got me into that. It was an attraction.
My name is Vlad. I'm from Maryland. I've known Tommy since high school, and we are sitting in front of my 2020 Ford Mustang EcoBoost with the high performance package that I've owned since new. It is powered by the turbo 4-cylinder from the Focus RS. I've wanted a Mustang since I was 8 years old. Finally got it when I turned 18, and it always had to be red. I've got three favorite kinds of cars: Mustang, M3, 911. And I know it's a really general answer, but I'm an enthusiast of all three of those models. Typically, I mean, I know a little bit about everything, I like to think. So I'm well versed in pretty much any kind of car, not trucks or SUVs or bikes, but cars specifically. I can talk about and hold a conversation well with just about any kind of car fan, whether it's Porsche, BMW, Mercedes, any kind of German cars. Japanese cars, sometimes I don't fare as well as I'd like to with them. We're gonna get there one day. American cars also I do pretty well. I guess it's mainly German cars that I can speak well about and for extended periods of time. Cars are a big passion of mine. It's what I enjoy doing on most weekends when the weather is nice out during the warmer months. It allows me to see friends, make new friends, and just enjoy what I love most, which is a whole bunch of cool cars. We're at Hunt Valley Horsepower. This is every Saturday from 8 to 10 a.m. in the same spot. Just come as you want, show up around, people start showing up around 7.
My name's Lucas. This is my car. It's a Mercedes 1991 300 SE. I love this car. It's, got that old aesthetic, that it's got those lines, all that. I've been coming to this car meet about a year and a half now. It's a pretty great car meet. You can see everything here from all different generations. Most people are pretty welcoming too, so I mean that's nice. I've only really just been getting into the car hobby, but so far I love it. So it's literally like a Forza, like you're playing Forza Horizon over here at this car meet. You see like everything. Like just last week there were 2 tractors here. It's crazy.
So my name is Chris Walsh. Chris Walsh Photos on Instagram. I have been into cars since I was probably 8 years old, driving with my mom to car shows and riding my bike everywhere. I've got a 2013 Volkswagen GTI. It is a driver's edition, so there's only 3,000 of them in that edition. So I tend to gravitate towards cars that have an interesting story or are a little bit more limited production or limited specs, whether it be exterior color, interior combinations, things like that. I like when people have spent the time to seek out a certain type of car or have spent years building it, as opposed to something that is just expensive and flashy and somebody bought it because they could afford it. Those are awesome too, but I tend to think it's more interesting when somebody's got a story behind the car that they bought.
Car culture, I think, is important. You could talk about the people in it, which that's important too. But I'm a little bit more concerned on the car aspect. Cars are just getting too expensive these days, especially new cars. I implore everybody to go and buy a used car from the 90s, like this Mercedes. I bought it for only $500. That's a story on its own. But it was cheap, and they're much cheaper to fix than the new cars you have today. A lot less electronics. You can actually go on a forum or find the service manual and fix it yourself. You don't have to learn coding or anything like that, and so that's an issue, especially. But you can also point to people that think that car culture is just about having the most expensive car, the most powerful car. Going to a car dealership and be like, oh, I'm going to take out an insane payment plan for these cars. And it's like, what are you doing? You're not just hurting yourself by not being able to afford that car. You're making it acceptable for other people to be charged that amount. And it's just not helping. So I think car culture could definitely improve, but I don't think it's at the depths of what it could be. But I do think it's improving over these past few years.
Well, my name is Jake. I've been coming to Hunt Valley for quite a few years now. I've always been a car guy, probably always will be. I love the way that cars bring everybody together in the sense of a community and kind of just like a family kind of type feel. I think this meet's important because, it's like I said, it's such a strong sense of family and community here. It's a great way to connect with other car enthusiasts, connect with fellow owners. It's a good way to develop new relationships and new friendships with new people and get leads to, future connections, whether it be friendship, relationship in business, anything of that nature, really. I feel like if you're not already deeply involved or deeply rooted in the community, I feel like you're probably not going to be super knowledgeable. You're not going to be super aware of all the events that are taking place. So I feel like there can be some difficulty navigating through that. But what helps is if you make friends with and you befriend and you make connections with other people who are already involved in the community, whether they have a car of their own or they're just a general admirer or spectator, if you form that connection or relationship with them, they'll help you get more deeply involved or rooted in the community.
So to keep the car culture going, I think there's a couple things. One, can't be stupid. That's the biggest thing. You see on Instagram, you see on TikTok, wherever, that there's takeovers and all kinds of dumb stuff. And they're ruining the name for everybody else. Like, fast cars and loud cars are always there. I mean, everybody's got them. You don't see everybody tearing up the streets. They enjoy the loud and the fast in their own way. But to be dumb with it and reckless and put people in danger hurts the community, because then that paints everybody else in a bad light. I think another way to keep it kind of going is, like, people that have cars, especially when they take them to meets, are very open to talk. You could walk through a Cars and Coffee on a Saturday morning and see 500 cars, but spend the entire couple hours with only one person because they like to talk about their car. So being open to anybody for questions, being open to share what they have is a really good way to invite more people in. So takeovers are a problem, I think. They're everywhere. They're a problem in general because they're just dangerous. They're taking, obviously, high horsepower cars, loud cars, things that a lot of people already find as a nuisance. We think it's cool. People find it annoying sometimes. But they take something that may already be a little bit annoying and then really push it too far by going into intersections and doing donuts. So they're spinning around, creating a lot of noise, smoke. It's usually there's a lot of people hanging around too, so you see a lot of people get hit. It ruins it for the rest of us. The car culture is definitely, I guess, misrepresented by the media sometimes because the most of us are just love our cars and love what we do, and are really passionate about the things that we've got. And the media has taken the few bad apples that do these takeovers and cause nuisances and hurt people, and they take it and they run with it because not everybody does that. People take it too far. So the media sees that and they go with it. And if you go to a normal Cars and Coffee event, you'll see that there are whole different worlds of people that go there. There's some really cool classics, there's some exotics, there's muscle cars, there's all kinds of things. And those are the people that represent the car culture, and you don't see that. There's so much more to this car world than what you see. If you're interested in it, go to a meet, talk to the guy at the gas station that has a cool car. There's so much more to learn. So I would say get out there, go check out cars, go check out events, maybe pull up to a dealership and just ask the salesman a couple questions. They might not know everything, they should, but I would say just go out there and experience and see what you can find. There's a lot.
Look up car shows or races or any kind of car event outside of your normal area, whether that be a certain radius or whether it be a certain number of hours to get there. Just experience something different. Get on a plane and go somewhere, rent a car, or take the car train down to Florida, or even just drive somewhere, spend a few days driving and get a hotel somewhere, get an Airbnb, go with your friends, because I think life experiences is the best part of it, is just being with your friends and seeing something new, seeing something different. So just get out and drive.
So just say it now, baby, scream out loud, baby, say it now, baby, scream out loud. So just say it now, baby, scream out loud, scream out loud. Oh, baby, you know the this. Oh, baby, show me the how. Oh, this, you love me, baby, say it now. Oh, this, you love me, baby, scream it out. So just say, oh, baby, you know the this. Oh, baby, show me the how. Just say